It's time for Matt Norton's Montreal Canadiens 2022-23 report card for all players who played 20 games or more. This is also Matt's first video.
All right, guys, Matt here. I'm going to give you my grades for the 2022-2023 Montreal Canadiens. Starting off, Josh Anderson. Probably about a B minus, B. Still very streaky, but we know what he can do. He's a solid player, and his leadership, I think, bumps him up maybe to that B, but somewhere around B minus, B. Joel Armia. Now, Armia, he was kind of his old self. You know, he is what he is. I give him like a D. Does what he does, but you know, at the end of the day, it's Joel Armia. Alex Belzil. I'm gonna give him a B. At his age, finally get a shot in the big leagues. But he did pretty well. You know, I think he is what he is. I don't think he'll get any better. You know, he is what he is, and maybe he sticks around, maybe he doesn't. But I thought he did well. Cole Caulfield, A. Enough said. A, without a doubt. 40 goal, 15, 20 assist pace. I mean, he's the best goal scorer on the team. Obviously, the injuries killed, but that's an A. Anyone who doesn't give him an A, I don't know what you're talking about. Kirby Dach, B plus A. Again, he came in, changed his scenery, improved upon his career numbers. And he looked good. He looked like he was having fun playing hockey. Looked like he was having fun in a Habs uniform. And I think that he should continue to get a little better. And I definitely see him as part of the core moving forward. Really like Kirby Dach. Jonathan Drouin, D. Drouin, yeah, he put up points, but again, you know, played half the season, played his last game in a Canadiens uniform. He's gone after this year. It is what it is. Christian Dvorak, about a C, average. Nothing really else to say there. Jake Evans, C plus. Mostly because I love the guy. Went to Notre Dame. I'm a big Notre Dame guy, as you all know. I thought he was fine. Good depth piece. Brendan Gallagher, C minus. I think he's honestly turning into a liability. I mean, when he's on the ice, he's Galley. He does what he does, but now he's more so off the ice than on the ice. I mean, he missed, you know, most of the season this year. That cap hit at 6.6 million, 6.5 million, whatever it is. I think he's going to be a liability, but give him a C. Average Galley. Giriano, B minus. Small sample size, but I thought he was fine. Thought he fit in. Do we re-sign him? Maybe. Maybe not. To me, it's kind of a question mark. Be nice, you know. Either way, I'm fine with it. Mike Hoffman, C plus. He scored goals. That's about it. Does what he, you know, that's what he does. He scores goals. You know, that's a contract I think that we need to move from. I think we hopefully can, because we need roster spot. We need money. Sean Monahan, I gave an incomplete. I thought when he was on the ice, when he was healthy, he actually looked really good. I like the way he fit in with the team. Thought he brought that veteran presence that really helped some of the younger guys, especially a guy like Kirby Dach. But he just can't stay healthy. You know, if I was just grading him on how he played, I'd probably give him like a B minus. But because of the injuries, I'm just going to give him an incomplete. Michael Pezzetta, C plus. He's Pez. He's gritty. Fight anybody. Like having that on the team. But at the end of the day, he's Pez. You know, C plus. Maybe B minus. Rem Pitlick, I thought he took a little bit of a step back this year. Decent depth guy. You know, I think there's some areas where he could maybe be a little better, but I think he is what he is. Raphael Harvey Pinard, B plus. Maybe even an A minus, right around there. I thought as soon as they brought him up, he was off to the races. I thought he looked awesome. I think he's here to stay. I think he's got a roster spot for next year pretty much locked up, and I'm happy for him. And I think he's going to take over. Obviously, he's a Gallagher, so he'll kind of take on that Brendan Gallagher type role, workhorse, constantly in the corner battling for pucks. His office is right in front of the net, and he's a lot younger and not as much of a cap hit. So be better for the team moving forward. But B+, A-. Love the guy. Uri Slavkovsky, give him about a C or an incomplete. More so an incomplete because of the injuries. I think he does have stuff he needs to work on. I'd like to see him maybe in Laval for a bit next year. But I thought I think his shot's ready. His shot's really nice. I think he needs to work on using his body a little bit more. But with the injury, I can't really thoroughly grade him. I'd probably give him a C average. But again, 1 year he got injured. I'm not holding that against him. I wish him the best, and I think he can evolve into a really, really good player. So keep your eye on him. Nick Suzuki, A+. Best player on the team. Was probably going to be about a point a game player, maybe a little more, maybe a little bit under if he had Caulfield for half the season, and that's the big reason why he wasn't at that point a game. But he still improved on his point totals. His plus minus got better. Face-offs went a little down, but that is what it is. It is what it is. I think he'll still get better at that, but it's Nick Suzuki, A+, best player on the team. Tierney, Chris Tierney, C, average. Caden Gooley, A. Again, injuries derailed him, but from what I saw, he's a stud. He's going to be part of this defense core going forward. I love the way he uses his body. I love the way he uses his stick in the defensive zone. His awareness is very high. His hockey IQ is very high. And I think he'll only continue to get better. Very, very, very high hopes for Caden Gooley. Arbor Xhekaj, B. Again, injuries kind of, maybe B-, just because I think there's some stuff he needs to work on the defensive end. He needs to get a little quicker. But I love the way he uses his body. I thought he got a little bit better. Started to get a little bit better, but unfortunately he got injured. But we need that big body in the back there. He's a leader. Beat the holy Jesus out of, I think it was Bogosian, was it? That was nice to see. So I think he's there to stay. Great addition to the back end. David Savard, C, average. Not a fan of the guy, but I thought he did. There were some games where he did look better than he has, but overall, I think we can move on from him. Not a guy that I think will be a part of this team moving forward. Justin Barron, B-. I just didn't really see much of him. But I think again, much like these other young defensemen, I think he's only going to continue to grow. I think there's a lot of potential there. Watch out for this decor. Joe Edmondson, B+. Probably the most steady defender on the team. You get what you get with him. Solid shutdown guy. Good leader. Loved his fight with AJ Greer. I thought he knocked him out when he knocked his helmet 10 feet backwards. But, again, at the end of the day, B+. Mike Matheson, B+. Would have liked to see him more. I know he was kind of dealing with an injury, but thought he fit in really well. I think he skates very well. Thought he was pretty good on the power play. I think he's a good veteran D-man to kind of help the kids grow back there. So B+, solid. Jonathan Kovacevic, B-. Maybe closer to a B. Somewhere in that range. Really good with the body. I think he could maybe get a little bit quicker. I think his awareness. I think you could maybe see the game a little bit better. But overall, I thought he was fine. Stepped in, had that that extra defenseman role. Thought he was perfect. Made some very nice plays here and there. Overall, pretty solid. Chris Weidman, C, average. Chris Weidman. You get. I think again he's another guy that we can move on from and we'll be perfectly fine. Jordan Harris, B. Jordan Harris, another one of those young defensemen. Really like his awareness. Really like his skating. Thought he really looked good. His stick checking looked a lot better this year. Just the way he sees the game looks better. So again, high hopes for him. Again, this decor is going to be something real nice in a few years. Sam Montembeault, B+. Most improved player on the team. I thought he was seeing the puck a lot better. His side-to-side movement was better. And to me, I see him almost like Nick Suzuki, where each year I can kind of see certain things that he's improving upon, or certain things that he's improved on, that he's worked on in the offseason. In Suzuki's case, I think this year it's been his power skating. That goal against the Islanders, I mean, he made up 10 feet in like 3 strides. It was awesome. Montembeault, his side-to-side movement, his puck reading ability, and his reactions too. Those reactions were a lot quicker. Sam Montembeault, B+. I think he's here to stay for a while. And Jake Allen. Jake Allen, C+, B-. He's fine. He's Jake Allen. He's a solid backup. He is what he is. He's not getting any younger. That could be a contract that, again, we could see move. We might not. I love the guy. Nothing but respect for him. But C+, B- for me. And that'll do it. Those are my grades for the 2022-2023 Montreal Canadiens. Go Habs, go, everybody.